This is chapter 19. "Oh, Mrs. Tobin," Akimi called out. "I need to use my librarian consultation." "Are you sure about this?" asked Kyle. "That's the beauty of being a team. After we burn through mine, we still have yours." The hologram librarian appeared and advised Akimi that Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain was the book located right underneath the image of Dr. Seuss and Cat in the Hat. After Mrs. Tobin vanished, Kyle and Akimi used their desktop computer to find the call number for Huckleberry Finn. Kyle grabbed a pen and scribbled it on his palm. "Are you going to do what I think you're going to do?" said Akimi. "Yup. I'm going to float up there, hoist myself into the nook where the hologram is, reach over to the window, push it open, and stick out my hand. Technically, I will have found a way out of the library. Nothing in the rules said how far outside the library we had to go to win. You could fall." I don't think so. I'm wiry, like a monkey." "Seriously, Kyle, is it worth it?" Yes it is. Did I mention I want to win?" "You should improvise a safety harness or something," suggested Sierra Russell. "Huh?" "Well, in this adventure book that I once read, the hero was in a similar predicament. So he removed the curled handset wires from the telephone and bundled them together and made like a safety rope." Ooh, predicament. What do you think the word predicament means? I think if the hero in the book was in a similar predicament, a predicament is a bad situation or one that could be dangerous. 10 minutes later, Kyle, Akimi, and Sierra had stripped the spongy wires off the telephones. Kyle looped the cables around his waist, and then he tied the other knot to the handrail of the ladder. When fully extended, the safety rope would stretch out around 20 feet. "It should work." "Be careful up there," said Akimi. "Yeah," said Sierra Russell, who wasn't reading her book anymore. Apparently watching a real-life person risk their life by doing something really, really scary was even more excited than her reading. Kyle locked his feet into the hover's ladder ski boot brackets. "Here we go." Serious adrenaline raced through his body. He tapped the call number for Huckleberry Finn in the ladder's bookcase. And then, when you open the window, just shout, "I found a way out! And we'll all win," said Akimi. "Right," said Kyle. "All three of us." "Huh? Hey, Sierra came up with the safety rope idea, so she's on our team now." "Fine, whatever. Just don't break your neck." "Not part of the plan." Kyle pressed the enter button on the control panel. The platform floated up off the ground and drifted to the right. "Be careful! Watch it," said Akimi. "I'm not doing anything," said Kyle. "The thingamajiggy is doing all the work. I'm just along for the ride." I love that word, the thingamajiggy. It's a hoverboard. Kyle gripped the handles of the platform and he rose higher and higher. He sailed past books by Tolstoy and Thackeray. He tilted his head. He looked up at the transparent statues projected in the niches above the arch windows. There was a weird mix. A thoughtful African-American man in a three-piece suit and a bow tie. A guy with long curly hair, old-fashioned clothes, and a looking glass. A long-haired dude in a scruffy shirt hiding behind cutouts of the letters P and B. A bald guy with a beard. Since the statues were really holographic projections, they had chisel-type labels floating in front of them. The ones closest to Kyle were George Orwell, Lewis Carroll, Dr. Seuss, and Maya Angelou. As he continued to climb, Kyle could hear the whir of the electromagnets invisibly lifting him toward the ceiling. And then he heard something much louder. What a ridiculous idea! Charles Chiltington. He was standing on the second floor balcony by the rotunda. "You know, Keeley, I thought about doing the same thing, but then I noticed something you overlooked. There's a security screen on the other side of the windows." think of it like the screens that are in our windows. You can't put your hand all the way through the window because the screen is there. The levitating platform stopped. Enjoy staring at the ceiling, Keeley. I'm off to win another game. Kyle ignored Chiltington, grabbed the ledge beneath Dr. Seuss, and tried to haul himself up. But his feet wouldn't budge. See, they were locked in place in the ski boots. And this close to the skylights, Kyle could see Chiltington was right. There was a screen on the other side of the windows. Kyle checked his wristwatch. It was 1 p.m., and his teammates and he had wasted 1 whole hour on this lame window idea. He sighed and stared up at the Seuss projection. The Cat in the Hat's mouth started to move. Think left and think right. Think low and think high. Kyle recognized the voice. It was Mr. Lemoncello. Oh, the thinks you can think if you only try. The ladder began a slow and steady descent to the floor, even though Kyle hadn't pushed the button. So descent means which direction is he going now?
Down.
Okay, so he's descending back to the floor, but he didn't push the button to go down to the floor. Wait a minute. Is Mr. Lemoncello giving him a clue? Let's listen to what the Cat in the Hat said again. It was Mr. Lemoncello's voice. Think left and think right. Think low and think high. Oh, the thinks you can think if you only try. Don't listen to Smarty Pants Charles, Akimi coached as Kyle coasted toward the floor. It was worth a shot. I agree, said Sierra. A blood-curdling scream came out of the basement. That's Haley, said Akimi. I saw her go downstairs. That's where the stacks are, added Sierra. Come on, said Kyle. She could be in serious trouble. You should never help your competition, Keeley, scoffed Charles Chiltington as he strolled down the spiral staircase. Unless, of course, you always play to lose. What do you think of Charles Chiltington?
He's a potato.
He is not being very nice. He doesn't care about anybody else in this game. He only cares about winning.
Because he wants to win. He wants to be
Okay, so did Kyle's idea work to go up and try the window?
no.
No, so he needs another clue on how to get out of here. And chapter 20 starts with losers.